What's up? What's poppin'? So I'm pretty sure that y'all can tell I am in a different space. I'm not at my apartment. I am in my hair studio. Yes, hair studio. I now have my own hair studio, meaning that I am my own boss. I was always my own boss with writing, and now I'm my own boss with hair as well. Big transition, but that's a whole nother different situation. If you want to hear more about that, then you can check out my series entitled Locked In. But we are talking about Love's Garden. Now, in the previous episodes, we were talking about Mo and Q and Cupid and Love and Job and just the whole 9 yards. Last episode was episode 4, and Lex had just hit Mo up to go to this party. Now, Mo went to party. Now, of course, since Mo and Lex and Q are all homies, Q is also at this party. So Q is at this party, Mo is ignoring him, and of course, since it's a party, it's not really a party, it's more like a kickback get together. And since it's a kickback get together and they in college, alcohol was included. And the whole time Q was kind of sort of giving Mo her space because clearly she didn't really want to fool with him anyway. But once the alcohol hit him, he started getting on Mo's nerves. They got into a little, you know how it is. Q like, yo, why you tripping? And Mo got her little attitude, and then she storms out. Mo, well, not really storm out, but she just left because, in Mo's words, she was trying to keep her cool. All right, so Mo gets back to the apartment. Now, Lex is, not Lex, I'm sorry, I get my characters mixed up. It's just so many of them. C and Mo are once again roommates. C shows up at the apartment by the time Mo gets there. They home girls like, girl, I miss you for some time. I miss you too. Lit up the blunt, had a little conversation. Mo did briefly talk about Q, but she didn't really go into details about him. All right, so then the morning time comes. The morning time comes, Q calls Mo because Mo was on Q's mind. He liked her. Q liked Mo, y'all. Q liked Mo, Q liked Mo, Q liked Mo, Q liked Mo. So he hit her up, but Mo is Mo. So she ignores him. It's not funny. It's not funny, but Mo and Q, just reading these two love stories, just is this really how it is? Does it have to be this complicated? I mean, damn. All right, so Mo ignored him. Q figures she messing with somebody else. All right, cool. You mess with somebody else? I'm gonna go tend to my business. Even though Q's homeboy Ryan did tell Q, if you think Mo is messing with somebody else, you need to ask her. Q was like, I'm tired. I just called this girl. She not answering the phone. She flipped on me during the summertime. Clearly her actions is telling me that she ain't fooling with me. So he ready to go ahead and step back. While Q is stepping back, Lex goes over to Mo and tell Mo yo, he about to move on. And Mo is like, Lex, I ain't really got time to be worried about Q right now, which she didn't. Mo was in college. So the thing about this book is that even though it's about all of these characters, in my opinion, the main character seems to kind of sort of be Cupid and Mo. And Cupid is mostly more watching Mo than he's watching Q because he seems to talk about her more in the book than he does about Q. So Mo is in college, and she is going through the transition of kind of sort of being a woman, having to handle her business. If you have been in college, then you understand. Me personally, I was first generation. So being first generation means that a lot of the new things like financial aid and paying for this bill and turning in this piece of paper and making sure that these classes are situated. When you are the first person in your family to go to college, everything is new to you. You make all of these mistakes, and that pressure was getting to Mo, having to pay bills, having to do this, having to do that. So worried about a dude was the least of her worries, and that's what she told her. She was like, keep it hot with you. I got other things to tend to. I got other things to worry about. And money is one of the main things that kind of makes life complicated, especially when you're a college student, because you're in school to make money. You are putting yourself in a situation that you believe is going to lead you into success, but it's always a process. In the midst of trying to be successful, you're not as successful as you would like to be. So I would say that kind of sort of anxiety, depression as a reader was kind of sort of starting to get to Mo. And one of the things that was really, really cool and really, really touching me was when it said on page 52, One of her professors gave her encouragement without even knowing. Life is hard, and there will come times when giving up is easier than working for what you want. But I want y'all to remember that you are the descendants of the slaves that they couldn't kill. Don't let no one tell you what you can't do. So that was, and like I've already said, I'm the writer. So that was actually a quote that one of my professors, Terman, had said when I was in school, and it actually did kind of sort of really help me when I was going through some stuff. So I did include that in the book as well. Let's see. So yes, as it keeps going on, we're starting to talk about Mo and just how she's dealing with the pressures of being in college, you know, trying to figure everything out, juggling paying bills, juggling being a college student, juggling becoming a woman, you know what I'm saying, all of that stuff. So it says, hard times teach you about yourself, about your faith and dedication. You see, Mo was keeping faith in God while I was wondering why was she talking to someone who wasn't speaking back. You see, this whole book, for the most part, is all about processes and transitioning. And each character is going through some type of transition. Each character is going through some type of test. Mo's test seems to be keeping faith and learning how to maneuver through this new way of life, growing the hell up. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I really do like about Mo is that Mo fought. You know what I'm saying? When Mo had later on in these chapters, Mo had a little situation where her school gave her half of her refund check, and she had to go up in there and she had to act like a grown ass woman. And you know, in the book it talks about how she, you know, she had to have a conversation with herself before she went up in there. Like, yo, Mo, we're gonna go up in here, we're gonna go get our money, but we can't cuss these people out. You know, she had to have a conversation with herself, and she had to go in there and actually communicate with someone to tell them, like, my money need to hit my bank account today, not tomorrow, but today. And she got her motherfucking money, okay? I look up to Mo, I really do, I really look up to Mo. Let's see, and I got sticky notes all through this. I'm gonna make sure I put my sticky notes back, because there was a reason why I put it right there. Y'all, like I've always tell y'all, I annotate. I do this to all of my books. Every book that I read, you are going to see that I highlight and write all of that in it, period. Let's see, we talked about that part. What is this? Okay. I'm gonna end this episode, and cause we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this part. We're gonna get into this. This is page 56. So on the next episode, we'll pick up on page 56. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.